Namaste. 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 What's up and happy Tuesday. Hopefully y'all had a great weekend, having a great day, and you had a great holiday. If you choose to acknowledge it, go to some barbecue or whatever. I am your host, the hostess with the mostest, Magic LaQuan. Damn it. Okay. All right. So, what's going on? Today is Tuesday. Today is the day of Mars. We are out of the shadow phase of the Mercury retrograde. So, no more, no more making excuses as to why you acting shitty. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, Brother Moore? Mystic TV, Brother Konami, peace and blessings. Peace and blessings for Nubis. Go ahead and hit that like button, y'all. Share, subscribe, you know the drill. Sorry I'm a little late. I'm like 4 minutes late. I like to get here right at 4. I was looking at something that I hadn't seen in a while, and I remember. I don't know if y'all remember when the in Cleveland when there was a girl who was kidnapped, her and her sister, I think, and it was a guy who rescued her. Black man, I think he was missing a few teeth, you know. Anyway, they do these remixes, and I hadn't seen this Backslider remix in a minute, and I was just sitting here cracking up. So let's open with that. I'm sure y'all remember this though. I think I am able to share it, so I am going to. All right.
Backslider, y'all pray for me. I used to come home drunk from school, laying up with men, out there prostituting, licking men's balls. 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 Pray for me. Pray for me. Pray for me. I'm a backslider, y'all. Pray for me. Pray for me. Pray for me. I'm a backslider, y'all. I used to come home drunk from school. Pray for me. Pray for me. Out there prostituting, laying up with men. Pray for me. Pray for me. Licking men's balls. Licking men's balls. Licking men's balls. Licking men's balls. Pray for me. Licking men's balls. Licking men's balls. Licking men's balls. I'm a backslider, y'all.
I just had to, in case y'all had never seen this remix. There's another. Can't find it. It was about a guy got interviewed after he investigated those Caucasians who were being held hostage in a house. So I always think videos like that is funny. So I wanted to share that. What's going on, Chris L? It was another just joining in with a crazy weekend. What is wrong with the people in Florida? Melanin Mommy, please let us know what happened. It's called the Backslider remix. But do y'all remember the one where they interviewed the guy who had I'm trying to remember. It was in Cleveland, and it's at least 10 years old, at least. he rescued these white girls out this house who were being held hostage. Um, uh, area, uh, I'm trying to remember. Yeah, here you go. I found it. Charles Ransom. Here's another remake. I'm sorry, I gotta do it, y'all. I just got to. Um, y'all don't remember Charles Ramsey, who saved those two Caucasian women? Um, damn it, where did it go? Now I gotta find it again. Hold on, just give me a second. The guy in Cleveland, dead giveaway. That's it. Dead giveaway. Dead giveaway. I'm trying to find it now. It's called the Dead Giveaway Remix. It's about 2 minutes long, y'all. Everybody know we love Dead Giveaway. So check this out. Let's laugh, y'all. There's enough sorrow and sorry shit going on in the world.
Can you put that on iTunes? I like to take some of the proceeds and give them to charities because I'm a charity freak. Give away, 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 give away.
Ah, that is some crazy shit right there. Whoa, what's going on, Tosh? Who else came in? And she wasn't even pretty. She really wasn't. You know what I mean? Not at all. But yeah, dead giveaway. We eat ribs with this dude. Now, if you are friends with me on Facebook, I try to cut up every single day because it's just so much going on in the world, and the masses have made it plain and clear they're not interested in knowledge, sad to say. So I do my part in making people laugh. So I post memes all day long. You know what I mean? So anyway, what was going on in Florida? What happened in Florida? Clue me in on what happened in Florida. Melanin Mommy, are you still out there? Also wanted to open up with something else from the Elder's book. As above, so below polarity. Females have their own personal moon cycles. The day of ovulation is a very powerful and magical day for the woman and is considered her time of the full moon. 10 days before menstruation, a larger amount of hormones circulate in her body, increasing her emotional and magical power. During menstruation, this power leaves her body. If this coordinates with the cosmic moon, the more powerful. But some women have the power to control when and how their cycle moves. Cellular phones and computer technology through satellite transmission will disrupt the control of her cycle. 5G will furthermore corrupt the hormonal sequence and channel the energy to more of a mental disarray. That is from Azazel Bay's book. This is the first one. Okay. You can see how much I've marked it because I look at it often. Okay. It even says on that same page that I just read to you, HAARP sends out a pulse of 440 megahertz, which matches your DNA. Remember, they are now creating and sending music on that particular frequency, 440. Okay? 440. I need to laugh. My life's been too serious, so thank you, geez, we need to laugh. Absolutely. The mass shooting at the boardwalk. I'm sorry, I'm totally clueless as to what there. I did not know there was a mass shooting in Florida. I really didn't. My lawn is being cut, so forgive the noise that you hear. Mass shooting, Florida. There's always something going on in Florida, always. Memorial Day mass shooting. It seems like they arrested 2 people. So let's read this together. I had no idea. I don't watch the news. You know, I get my news from elsewhere. 9 shot, huh? Is that what I'm seeing? 9? And that was yesterday. Shots fired along at Pack Beach, Hollywood Police Department. 9 people injured. 9. You know, 9 is the number of completion, right? Hollywood, Florida. They got multiple persons who have been detained. They range in age from 25 to 65. The other 4 wounded range in age from 1 to 17 years old. So some children got hit. It seems like a lot of mess comes from Florida than any other states. That's what I said before, in case you missed my other live. I said this. I said, you would think that places like Florida and California wouldn't be so fucked up. You wouldn't think there would be racism there because the places, both of those places are beautiful. You know what I mean? The scenery is beautiful. The weather is beautiful. Atmosphere is beautiful. You know, instead, that's where some of the most racist people seem to reside. Some of the most racist incidents happen in Florida, you know, and not just racist stuff. It's a whole bunch of other shit. Mass shootings and all kind of crazy laws being passed. You know what I mean? Can someone please type in chat where I can join Konami classes? Oh yeah, join Konami classes. His gematria school. Let me do that for you right now. Here's the link. I got the link for you right here. There you go. Yeah, Melanin Mommy, it said the article says 9 people. Damn, there was a 1-year-old that got shot. Remember, y'all, a lot of mess is coming down the pipe. You remember, dog? I know it may seem horrible, but remember it said a lot of this stuff was gonna happen. A lot, I don't mean to keep being redundant about it, but yeah, a lot of this stuff was gonna happen. You know, they got nanotechnology everywhere. Nanotechnology that are planted inside sleeper agents. Nanotechnology. Guess how that's distributed? Anybody want to take a guess? Read between the lines of what I'm saying, y'all. Okay? Read between the lines. It is hot as hell in Texas. Man. I'm from San Francisco, living in Oakland. It's very diverse, but Northern California is Trump territory. The racism is horrible. Northern California, I heard that before. I heard that. Peace, Katrina, namaste. Peace, righteous. A 1-year-old got shot, y'all. A 1-year-old. At a beach, at a crowded beach. This is what happened. You're not late, you're right on time, Katrina. Right on time. I say I noticed some progress, right, about people, but I'm noticing progress as far as sisters, and I'm not just picking on sisters. I'm just noticing progress where sisters are now actively speaking. You know what I mean? Noticing some progress as far as people in knowledge, people not falling for the banana in the tailpipe. You know what I'm saying? But where I live at is a very respectful place. Okay, it's very diverse, and it's a very comfortable living there. All right, Central Texas. Okay, I don't experience much racism at all. But remember, I did give out an anti-racism charm before too, just in case you need it. I'm sure I posted it like 2 or 3 lives ago. All right, anti-racism charm. That is such a thing. Yes, a little country lamb. What's going on? You don't want a hot summer this year? I'm near Austin. Yes, righteous. I'm near Austin. Yes. We ain't got a choice. Last year, what happened though, it started getting hot in April. April, y'all. April. April's supposed to be spring. It's right after March. But we started getting into the 90s in April of last year. I'm like, we're gonna die this fucking summer. That was last year though. So it's getting hot now, but it's kind of right on time now because June's right around the corner, literally. June is right around the corner. So I don't know how hot it gets in Chicago. You know, right now my temperature says 87 degrees. Any temperature, you need to add 10 degrees when it comes to Texas. It gets hot here. That was his destiny. Yeah. Welcome back, Brother Moore. Look, Cosmic Chaos, I'm assuming that is you. Konami School, he puts a lot of information in there every single day, you know. But if your Telegram, remember I told y'all about Azazel News? That's another one. You got Rumble, you got Gab, you got so many other choices. All right, so try not to use mainstream media. Many of my 23-year-old daughter's friends are moving to Houston, not sure why it's so hot. Not sure why it's so hot. Houston, there's a big boom of people coming to Texas. People are realizing, me and my wife had this discussion not too long ago. People are realizing that Texas is not what they have portrayed it to be. One of my cousins ignorantly said she would come down here, but she was scared. She didn't want to get hung. Dora pause. It's not like that, y'all. Texas is not like that. The quality of life here is fantastic. You know, I'm glad to hear that you and your family live in a comfortable area. Yeah, it's very comfortable here. Hopefully your area is too, Sister Anubis. You know, midsummer can go 115 degrees in Chicago. Now that I did not know. I totally didn't know that. I didn't know it get that hot. Yes, Rumble, BitChute, AltCensor, Parler, Reddit. Yes, all of those. All of those you can go to. How you come in on the door, pause? What's going on, Elegant Granny? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I know Virginia gets hot. That's where Elegant Granny lives. I know that gets hot. But that's another place. That was my old stomping grounds, Virginia. That's where I met my wife at when I was in the military. You know, old stomping grounds. Bought my first car there. Virginia is a lovely place too, and yeah, there's a lot of racism there too. You know, but put the anti-racism charm that I gave y'all, put it to use. You know what I mean? In case you need it again. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Found it. Found it very fast. Remember, you can't do this charm one time and expect it to work. You're gonna have to do it several times. Okay. The anti-racism charm. Look on Google Translate to figure out how to pronounce these angel names. Let me share my screen. Anti-racism. All right. Shael. I'm not going through these names right now. I'm not. Figure out how to say these names by putting them into Google Translate and choosing the Hebrew language. Avert all hatred, avert all superiority, avert all thoughts of negative prejudice, avert all sabotage, deceit, and cunning, avert all contempt and suspicion, avert all judgment based on negative stereotypes and opinions, based on failing the people with the same skin color, avert all plans of exploitation, plans of trying to gain advantage. Answer me, your name, son, or your beautiful, because of the moving county, the minds and eyes of all the sons and daughters of the day. Please shine out the sun in my eyes, really like the moon calls me the little star. The silver harmony, love, respect, fame, honor, worship, honesty, privilege, and adoration. I say, seen as an authoritative. That my one house of words seen as my time of flesh, but if I didn't even say, seen as my time of flesh is her. But it is done, amen, amen, Sarah. It is done, it is done, it is done. That's what I'm doing. That's the phone. I'm afraid we better than Houston, but I'm trying to think of any similar city. All I was there and just in Texas, hey, this really how it works. Maybe 180, and that's still not fast enough for people to invest. I ain't riding. I absolutely despise it. You know, that's and when that's on a whole different level. On a whole different level. We couldn't even sort of happen. So yeah, this and I don't mind even sad of the gym. There's something about people that live in your heart, but then the sense is more. And then I gave you like some suggestions, you get them on there or I think he was talking about finance. That's such. Maybe I'm calling it like my son shakes. My son went up there. Sound not clear. Huh. Give me a second, y'all. Let me see what's going on here. Let me mute. Microphone. Peace and blessings, Sister Moon Feather. Am I still distorted? Then I got somebody cutting my grass. Y'all gotta let me know. I don't. Hello? Anybody? All right. Looks like I got nobody saying anything. Oh, it's much better? Okay. All right, cool. I just got somebody cutting my lawn and he decides to do it now. So, this was the post that I posted Friday. Okay. I said, this is the only generation that shits on its predecessors and every single thing that they have accomplished. The ignorance I am seeing is at an all-time high these days. The disrespect towards those that are considered elders is the perfect example. Like elders were born elderly, and what they have experienced throughout their lives is totally irrelevant, and they have no wisdom to give. Hip hop is another great example. The true essence of what rapping was all about is now gone and shit on by the current people who claim to be lyricists or rappers. Mumbling and rapping are polar opposites. Saying nonsensical garbage over a good beat is the norm now, and people gladly accept it. Saying that how it was done in the golden days is irrelevant. Female MCs now focus all of their attention on what's between their legs and how wet it gets. I wonder who was responsible for all of that. And let's not forget the reading part. Now you have folks saying that they don't have to read or research and can just pull the information out of their heads and the air. It is the dumbest shit I have ever heard. Now y'all are telling me that there's no importance in reading and TikTok videos suffices for all of your information. Why was there a God of writing? Why is information still being hidden and kept from the masses in the forms of books in the Vatican? Why was the Library of Alexandria burned and destroyed? And it had thousands of books in it, by the way. And Alexandria came to be regarded as the capital of knowledge and learning, in part because of the great library. Why were the scrolls of Sumeria discovered, translated, and put to use by scholars then? How is information passed down? Why have they started banning specific books if the information in those books are so unimportant? How would you find out if you don't read those books to see what they don't want you to know? If you don't like nor want to read, then just say that. Don't act like the ancient methods of learning are unimportant now because your bitch ass don't want to pick up a book and read. Just say you would rather watch a video. And I said what I said. Get information from everywhere. So I posted that because it seems to me, and of course this is just my opinion, it seems to me that everybody is now getting all of their information from TikTok videos. I'm knowing people who are really knowledgeable, all they do is post TikTok videos. Now there's nothing wrong with that. You can get information from TikTok, absolutely. But why not get it from everywhere and not just TikTok? Plus, anybody can post on TikTok, okay? Remember discernment? How do you know that the person that you're getting the information from isn't a fucking maniac? You know what I mean? Why are there miles, literally miles of books hidden in the Vatican? If it's irrelevant, they don't want you to know certain shit, okay? I don't get how this current generation, they have steered the masses in a direction where They don't want to fucking read. You know what I mean? No, everybody don't have time to read, but now everybody has time to watch a TikTok video because it's quicker. The microwave society. You know what I mean? What if the internet went out? How you going to get your information? You can't get on TikTok if the internet goes out. What would you do then? Okay. The Library of Alexandria. When I was in my Nation of Islam phase, when I was following Farrakhan, I remember one of the things we first learned was that the Library of Alexandria was burnt, and it took 6 months to burn it all. 6 months. I also heard Bobby Hemmett say that. Okay. But yet, books are so important. I'm saying this because I'm seeing a lot of people who I know are smart saying, I don't need to research. I don't need to read. I am the book. I am the knowledge. It all comes from within me. If that is the case, since I am such a literal person, if that is the case, I should be able to throw anything at you and you should be able to answer, right? I'm that literal. You know what I mean? The internet has been tripping. Goddamn right. We can't hear the lawnmower. I can. It's distracting me too. I'm sick of TikTok. The only thing I take seriously are the food recipes. Remember, I told y'all a while ago. I know of a person who claimed to be a witch. I know she's not there. I know this. I know it for a fact. Me and a few other occultists know her. Okay, we have spoken and interacted with her several times. We know I'm sorry, but she's crazy, right? She has a large following on TikTok. Perfect example. I don't want to say her name. She has a large following on TikTok. You know what I mean? People are following maniacs. What is wrong with downloading the information directly into your brain? Directly into your brain. Downloading. What is wrong with that? Okay, because that's what happens when you read. Okay, it's like the art of reading is now not a thing anymore. And all of this still, I think, is part of the reset. Why would they ban To Kill a Mockingbird? Why is that book banned? 1984. They tried to ban that book. I think it is banned in some schools. 1984 by George Orwell. Perfectly, if you never read it, perfectly describes the society we're living in right now. It must be a Mercury thing because we've been on the same plane of thought. A phrase has been in my mind repeatedly saying, beware of the TikTok spiritualist. Absolutely, Brother Moore. Look at the book Fahrenheit 451, especially the remake. TikTok is another accelerant. I've been meaning to watch that because Michael B. Jordan plays in that movie. They made a movie out of it, and I still haven't got it. Thank you for the reminder. Magic, sometimes when I can't read a book, I will listen to occult audiobooks. The problem with that is sometimes they are difficult to hear them. I am the exact same way. When I used to commute to work, it would take me 1 hour to get there to where I needed to go. So during that time, I would listen to occult audiobooks. I'm constantly feeding my brain, constantly. You know what I mean? Ashira. Ashira.
Exactly, I gotta take relationship advice from Steve Harvey, from the TikTok expert with zero credentials. How about that, Melanie Mom? 20 years ago, people had a TV, and it's not existent now. Exactly. Exactly. Okay. Um, it's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. How did you learn? There's one person, not gonna say her name. She's very young, she's very young. She said, you know, need to do more research. And but yes, so she always looks at information about the movers and all kinds of stuff, keeping actually in the notes, very knowledge. So I'm learning exactly where did you get your information, if you didn't read it, read it. Okay, did it come out of your head because really, did that's what I'm saying, it makes sense. You don't really need to all the information correctly into your mind. Sound that thing again. I'm waiting. I don't know what the hell is going on here.
Is it going out again? How's this? Is Mercury tripping? Is the retrograde? I know we're out of the shadow phase. Let me see something, y'all. Just give me a second. I'm gonna see this for myself. How is this going on? Is Mercury tripping? Is the retrograde? I know we're out of the shadow phase. Okay, I see it. All right. Fixed just like that. It cleared up. I just switched the microphones. So lost my train of thought. What was I talking about? Help me out, y'all. What was I talking about? Oh, so another thing that I am noticing is that everything is being remixed or being catered to accommodate the younger generation. You know what I mean? Look at all the TV shows that they are remaking. All right. Again, remember, I'm always saying all this is part of the reset. Okay. You got the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, you know, now just called Bel-Air. Ashley, I think, is gay in it. Movies, or wait, White Men Can't Jump. They just remade that. Like, why? Why? Why remake House Party? What for? If it's a classic, why do you need to remake it? You know what I mean? The excuse is to accommodate the younger generation, to bring in the younger generation to the classic. But for some odd reason, when I was growing up, classics remained classics. They didn't remake these classics. A very few got remade. You know what I mean? Very few. You had to take it as it was. You know, they do it in the clubs. I noticed they do it in the clubs too. Places where I used to be able to go to and chill and listen to some good old R&B, totally changed the music. They want to bring in the younger generation to bring in money, to bring in revenue, but it always backfires. I'm sorry. I'm looking at my phone, so I'm trying to keep. Let me see. No more ideas. Exactly. No more ideas. Absolutely horrible. All of them. Totally agree with that. The House Party remake was so strange. I'm convinced LeBron was being real. Why does LeBron James need to be in it at all? They've tried so hard to make him the GOAT. They have tried so hard. They tried giving him these series, and only people who've never seen Michael Jordan or Tim Duncan or Charles Barkley or hell, even AI, would say that LeBron James is the GOAT, the greatest player of all time. Longevity does not equal greatness. Okay. What part of the game did he change? All his game has always been based on power. As much as I did not care for Kobe Bryant, he wasn't better than him. Kobe Bryant, I always gave him his props as far as ball. Duke of ball. You know what I mean? I was a fan of, like I said, Charles Barkley, AI, Tim Duncan, Hakeem the Dream, John Starks. You know what I'm saying? These people that came, the greats before them, they act like, hell, Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman will make LeBron James cry. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. It's like this younger generation cares not for nothing that came before them. You would never, and it goes for rap too. You would never hear fans of rock say that Van Halen was irrelevant, or the Rolling Stones is irrelevant, or the Beatles is irrelevant. You know what I mean? You wouldn't hear metal fans say AC/DC is irrelevant. You know what I mean? Or country stars, current country stars. They wouldn't say that Dolly Parton is irrelevant or Kenny Rogers is irrelevant. You know what I mean? Only rap, only hip hop has this issue. Okay? Only the melanated community. And why is that? I'm muffled again. Thank you, Tosh. Thank you. Next to Mike Jordan, Kobe, Shaq, LeBron does pale in comparison. There is not even need for a conversation. Of course, he called himself the GOAT in that movie. He said he got enlightened in 1 week instead of 2. Yeah, well, he doesn't even add up. I mean, he's not even as good as Magic Johnson. You know what I mean? Only, you got to understand something, y'all. We have a lot of infiltration in our community. A lot. You know what I mean? This is why you got to learn to discern. Okay? The boule constantly at work, keeping us divided. They've divided us by age. They've divided us by colorism, gender, you know what I'm saying, sexuality. Every which way that this community called the Black community can be separated has been used. And you got a bunch of Negroes making sure that continues to happen. Exactly. Brother Konami, I'm the same way. I'm like, he ain't even in my top 10. You know? LeBron James gives me gas. Wow. Oh my God. But this is what I'm saying. They have pushed this narrative that he is so great because he lasted this long and broke these records. If you were in the league for 20 years, of course you're going to break records. Of course. That's just statistically, that's going to happen. You know what I mean? Like I said, I didn't care for Kobe Bryant. I just think he was a little too arrogant for my taste. But Kobe could ball. He could ball. Kobe goes in my top 10. All-time greatest. I had something for y'all. There's another, and I'm gonna switch gears here. Today is the day of war. That's what you see I have on red. Today is a Mars Day. Okay. Look what it says here in this particular grimoire that I offered, but nobody asked me for it. Spells are like hidden weapons. They can be used against others, but they cannot be seen. Anyone who knows how to cast spells knows that he has a means of defending himself, even if his aggressors are unaware of this fact. For instance, when a sorcerer is being insulted by a powerful person or an employer and cannot hope for redress, he abstains from making angry responses. Instead, he spits on the ground while pointing the index and middle fingers of his right hand at the floor and asking the gods to ruin his opponent. If he feels that this is not enough, or if the other person is very powerful, he can always supplement this spell by performing full rituals designed to destroy his enemy. Naturally, after the curse has reached its apex, it will reverse direction and attack the sorcerer, but centuries may have elapsed by then. I don't necessarily agree with that last part, to be quite honest, but I did offer this book. Only one person, I think, came to me and asked for it, and that was Brother Kunami, if I'm not mistaken. The Art of Getting Even, Chinese Taoist source. Taoism is something I was interested in a long time ago. There's so much to Taoism. There's a lot of studying, you know what I mean? Just to make a simple talisman takes a whole lot. Takes a whole lot of praying, you know what I mean? It's just a lot to Taoism. You would be learning Taoism for years. You know what I mean? It is powerful, but you would be learning that for years. Melanin Mommy. My email. Yes, it fits right with the I Ching. Exactly. It does. It really does. Game. Pow. There's another book that actually I am going to include in my Islamic and Asian magic class called Mantras. Okay. These are not well-known mantras. Okay. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. A powerful chant to Ganesha. Y'all see this? Om gay gay gay. Om gay gay gay. Okay, invoke. This is really small. There we go. All right. Invoke Ganesha. Remember, Ganesha is the remover of obstacles. Okay. And it has instructions here. Look at that. Chrome, chrome, chrome. Om Gum Ganeshaya Namaha. I'm sure I said that wrong. Okay. Then it has other, instructions here, other mantras for different purposes. Okay. You have Lakshmi mantras. I know I sing one here. There you go. Shring. Remember, that is a seed mantra, Shreem. Mantra for prosperity, chanted for 72 hours, destroys poverty consciousness. Shreem will give you clarity. Clarity is creation. Clean. Clean is the mantra for attraction. Can be used for attracting anything, including relationships, friendships, and goodwill. Okay. Here's a tantric mantra. Okay. There's Durga. Here we go. Lakshmi. Lakshmi wants you to live well. Lakshmi is not unhappy for even one moment. She cannot understand the concept of poverty. Lakshmi is goal-oriented / goal. Okay. And then you have a few more Lakshmi mantras here. Okay. This is one of the books that's in my secret arsenal. Y'all know I got books for days. I love the I Ching so much more accurate for me. I Ching is extremely accurate. Can you send me that, please? Be specific. Moonfeather, what are you asking for? For that mantra PDF, is that part of your class or a book for sale? I haven't included it in that class yet. So if you want it, I will hand it to you. I'm going to add it after much deliberation. I am going to add it to my Asian and Islamic magic class. It just fits. You know, you even got a Kubera mantra here, invokes energies of wealth. Material wealth. There's just a lot of good information here. A lot. For that mantra, oh, I read that. There's another, Marcus T. Bottomley is and he's an African man, I think. Believe he's African. Can't remember which part of Africa he's from, or Kibalan, or however you pronounce it. But he has books that really, really work. And they're distributed by Finbar. Remember Finbar International. Those are the books that I always recommend. Finbar has books that's all meat and potatoes. Okay, there's no theory, there's no nothing. Straight to the magic, straight to it. Okay. But a lot of case studies that's listed are cheesy as hell. Okay, because these books came out in the 70s when there was sort of a cult revival back then, right? One of the books that he has that's pretty powerful is called this. It is called The Power of the Ancient Deities. Okay. And as you can see on the left side, you got other books listed on Finbar. Okay. It's going to tell you what this book can do for you. Of course, money, love, confidence, enemies. There's a ritual in here to help it with a legal case. Let me see. There's restore and ensure good health by the power of Emmanuel. Y'all should know that name. Zoroel, by the might of El, I call thee, Sabriel. Protect me from all diseases and ailments, mental or physical. Banish me from all diseases, my present disease. So molten be. Okay. One to win love in here, give you secret knowledge. You know what I mean? A lot of stuff in it. General success in life. So, and here's the one I was talking about. Help you win a legal action. Protect you from evil. Stimulate your partner's interest. Blase, blase. Asian and Islamic magic. Yes, sir. That is Magic 401. This is why I respect you, but I plan to support more than a live stream and Patreon. Please know that now. It's all good, bro. It's all good. Being here is respect. I do appreciate that. Like Kyle L. Yes. Yes. Namaste, Portia. What's going on? How's the baby? The baby is a month old. I think I saw that yesterday. Was there another one? This one, this book, um, I actually do suggest her books, but it's more of a left-hand path book. The Lodge Magan Dragon Rouge, the Lodge a la Poland. Asadov Mason. Let me share my screen once again. Dragon Rouge is an international order rooted in Sweden, which studies magic, occultism, and Gothicism, both in theory and practice. The magical system of Dragon Rouge is based on traditions such as the Gothic Kabbalah, Odinic runology, Tantrism, and alchemy, something that the order reflects in the formula GOTA. Dragon Rouge members also studies traditional witchcraft, astral projection, parapsychology, and lucid dreaming. The order is anchored in the draconian tradition and the left-hand path and are exponents of an empirical occultism. Okay. And then it says the goal of Dragon Rouge is to explore and integrate the shadow in man's soul. This is like really left-hand path stuff. Asenath Mason, this is how you say her name. She has written some pretty decent books. Okay. But she has like these magazines that go into draconian magic and other things, stuff that is not well known. Y'all know I'm always looking at the not well known stuff, because how else are you going to find it? You know what I mean? How else are you going to find this? Oh, that's right. I am the book. I don't need to do no research. It's all within me. She's a month now. She's great. Thank you. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Magic, if you don't mind, I would like the mantra PDF. Okay, Anubis, I think I have your email. Thank you, Portia. I try my best. Do you have a live I can go back and look at about dragon magic? I haven't gone into that. I don't think I've gone into that at all. The draconian path is really intense. I can tell you that. Asenath Mason has some great work, but like I said, it's all left-hand path. If you are a dabbler, you ain't gonna get nothing out of it. Trust me on this. This is for serious students, okay? Students who are serious about occultism and learning it know who Asenath Mason is. They know who Kenneth Grant is. You know, these are co-authors, okay? Their works are intense, okay? There's no filler. There's no filler when it comes to certain authors. Those two are prime example of that. All right. Stephen Skinner, another great author. Christopher Hyatt, yet another. See what I mean? But no, this generation, I don't need to do any research. All right, let me get off that because I will stay on that. I'm a Virgo and I will absolutely will stay on that topic because I think it's just ridiculous. Yes, please send me that mantra PDF. I'm reading Astronaut. Rights of Lucifer. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I remember, Portia, we talked about Kenneth Grant before. Yeah, Kenneth Grant's books are deep. They are deep. Just reading his books may send you into dream state when you go to sleep and dream some crazy shit. Okay, I got Kenneth Grant books, but ain't got around to reading them through outer gateways outside the circles of time. All of his books are expensive. Kenneth Grant was, in my opinion, one of the greatest ones to write occult books ever. You know, he is for the serious student. He is not for the dabble. All right. He surpassed Crowley, but he was Crowley's student, but he surpassed him. Another one that might have surpassed Crowley was Jack Parsons, the rocket scientist, the one that Strange Angel is based off of, the TV series. Got it? Rocket scientist. You know. Rights of Lucifer is a pretty, I might have a book. Now you're gonna make me look. I think I have the Rights of Lucifer by Astronaut Mason. If I have it, it's buried somewhere. But I got a lot of y'all know I got a lot of books. Oh, The Lucifer Experience and Other Works of Black Magic by Oliver Bowes and Carl Nagel. Carl Nagel, I've spoken about him before, the Australian occultist. Okay. Here's yet another great book. All right, so what y'all gonna have to do, those of you who've asked me for books, and I'm not doing it a lot, y'all, but since I said I would, then I will. Just inbox me, please, on Facebook, or shoot me an email and say, hey, you mentioned this book, and I have it, I'll give it to you. The Lucifer Experience and Other Works of Black Magic is another Finbar book. You know what I'm saying? Has you actually working with and for Lucifer. You know what I mean? Invisible Traveling and Secret Knowledge. Man, this book is the bomb. All his satanic rituals to bring sexual gratification. This book, absolutely black magic. You know what I mean? By the way, Magic 301, my course, Magic 301, there's a class on black magic. Peace, Brother Ronan. Do I say your name right? I hope hail, Brother Ronan, the last student of Crowley. Yep, absolutely. You have an opinion on Mog Morton. Sadly, I don't know who that is. Then let's see what Portia says. I agree. His writing sends my astral self straight into the realms I've created. I usually have to meditate to see them. His book sends me into them vividly. That's what I'm talking about. Theodore Rose, Lucifer and the Hidden Demons. I got that too. Damn, that cover is nice. Thanks so much for the donation, Ronan. Is there a spell to help being a math whiz? Asking for myself. A math whiz. You probably would need to, yes, Portia, just remind me or tell me what you asked for. You can, there's spells that you can do to help increase your brain power. You know what I'm saying? But you can also take supplements for that too. DMAE is another supplement that you can take. Fish oil. Huperzine A, which is Chinese moss, helps your memory, helps your brain. You know what I mean? Water. Straight up drinking a lot of water, keeping your brain lubricated. Okay. Oh, crap. Just let me know, and I'm sorry, Ronan, that you came in now because I'm about to close this out. I've spoken enough for today. You know, those of you who have asked for the books, I'm not going to remember what you asked for during this live. So shoot me a message. That's all you got to do. I promise you, I will give it to you. You know what I mean? I'm not doing that a lot often. You know, at some point, you will have to do your own research. Okay, you will. I have thousands of grimoires, y'all. Thousands. So, it took me years to accumulate my library. Literal years. Okay. So, with that being said, I hope y'all enjoy the rest of your day. We are about to close this one out. I am seeing progress. It's just things happen a little too slowly for me. You know what I mean? I think people are kind of waking up, you know, but it's just really slow. So I will see y'all next time, probably Thursday. Okay. Thanks, everybody who joined me today. Your presence is always welcome and appreciated. All right. There's only one Magick acquired. I will see y'all next time. And as always, namaste. Peace.